Good morning.
Morning.
All right. We'll wait about 2 more minutes before we start. No, Gwen is joining us a few minutes late, but I'll probably start us right around 6 o'clock. Taylor!
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What a nice surprise.
I'm just going to try to be a regular thing. We'll see.
Awesome. I love it.
Ooh.
Home gym is looking pretty legit at Taylor's house.
Thank you. I just found out yesterday I can snatch down here. Nick is really jealous. Start people problems.
So you guys will need, depending on what you'd like to do for this workout, a barbell or a kettlebell, because you could do goblet squats. And then for the 800-meter run, I imagine none of us are going to go run out of our house during this, but you can if you want, but we'll go over what boxer shuffles are. So our workouts this week were all submitted by coaches. Obviously, we have more than 7 coaches, so Mo cleverly blended the workouts together. So a lot of the workouts are kind of tough because we're all sadistic and we picked really tough workouts. Nobody picked Cal-Su though, and Cal-Su is 100 thrusters for time interrupted by burpees every minute. So nobody picked that, thank God. So today's workout is 3 rounds for time. I don't remember who submitted this workout, but it's 30 push-ups. Was it you, Taylor?
Badger was, yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is Badger. So Taylor submitted this. 3 rounds for time, 30 push-ups, 30 back squats, 800-meter run. We're going to sub 100 alternating boxer shuffles instead of the run, which will be a little bit shorter than an actual 800-meter run, but it still kind of gives us the feeling like we're running. We'll go over what a boxer shuffle is. It's probably what you imagine it is really what it is. That's 90 push-ups and 90 back squats. So in terms of weight, pick something that 90 back squats is not going to destroy you for the next couple of days. So Dave, I know you only have access to 95 or 135, so probably 95 pounds, I guess, would be your best bet. Gwenny's joining us. Hi, Gwen. So for our warm-up, this workout will probably take us a little while to get through. So for our warm-up, we're going to do a 12-round Tabata. We're going to alternate through movements, 3 movements, inchworms. I want to get our upper body kind of warmed up for all those push-ups, air squats, and then some mountain climbers. Does anybody a demo on mountain climbers? I know we did them on Saturday, but we all know what mountain climbers are, right? Cool. All right. So I'm going to get our timer set up.
What's the rep scheme?
It's a Tabata, so 12 rounds alternating between, we'll start with inchworms, then we'll move to air squats, and then we'll finish with mountain climbers, and we're going to work through that for 12 rounds. Okay, make sure the volume's up so you guys can hear this. 10-second countdown. I'm going to do this with you guys. We're starting on inchworms. In 3, 2, 1, and go. My timer's not talking to me. Go ahead and do your inchworms, guys. Five more seconds. And rest. Some days this timer beeps and some days it just doesn't. I don't know why. And we're moving on to air squats and go. Good, just take it nice and slow to start. Drive those knees out, stay back on those heels. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're moving on to mountain climbers now. In 3, 2, 1. Good, nice quick feet. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Back to inchworms. And 3, 2, 1. Try to add in that push-up at the bottom. We want to warm up our push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Rest. And air squats in 2, 1. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Move into mountain climbers. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds. And rest. We're halfway through. Here we go in 2, 1. Back to inchworms. And rest. Air squats in 3, 2, 1. Good, 10 seconds. Good job, guys. 3, 2, 1. Moving on to mountain climbers. And 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good, one more round of each. Inchworms in 3, 2, 1. And rest. Air squats in 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. Last round. And 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. 5 seconds. And rest. Good job, guys. All right, so let's talk about our midline today. 20 for you. Instead of the tuck-ups, I want you to do 10 glute bridges and 6 alternating bird dogs. Sound good? 5 rounds. All right, so for us, this should go pretty quickly. 5 rounds, we have 10 tuck-ups, 6 alternating bird dogs. So tuck-ups we all know. I'll just reinforce points of performance here. Of course, we want to start in our hollow body position. We can have our arms behind us or at our sides, but we're bringing our knees up to our chest, keeping those toes pointed, coming all the way back down into a hollow body position. Bird dogs, we did these last week, I think once or twice, but bird dogs were on all fours like so in tabletop position. We're going to alternate our leg and our arm that go out. So my right arm and my left leg are going to come out, and I'm stabilizing back down. Left arm, right leg come out and stabilize. Nice and pointed straight. You don't need to like go up like this. These are meant to be done a little bit slower. You don't have to fly through those. You really want to work on stabilizing your core through this so that your hips aren't turning. You want to keep those hips square. So we're going to do 5 rounds of that at your own pace. I'll just set a timer. Should take a couple of minutes. Timer now, and we'll all start together.
How many bird dogs? 10 and 10?
10 and 6.
10 and 6. Okay.
Yes. 10 tuck-ups, 6 bird dogs. Setting a timer. We'll set a 5-minute timer here. 10-second countdown. Again, 10 tuck-ups, 6 bird dogs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Remember, point those toes. Keep the body nice and straight during these bird dogs. Good job, guys. Good job, Denise. Good job, Glenn. Good job, Taylor. Good, we're about 2.5 minutes in. It should be getting close to that last round, guys. Awesome job, guys. All right. Looks like everyone's done. All right, so let's talk about this workout. I know I touched on it briefly earlier, but I want to give us some time to warm up to our squat weight. So we have two options for the squat: back squat with a barbell, or use a kettlebell or dumbbell for a goblet squat. I would say in terms of weight, like I mentioned before, 30 unbroken is probably going to be very challenging. Obviously, if you drop the bar, that means you're gonna have to pick it back up. So I recommend, if you're gonna rest, just rest with it on your back. But you wanna pick a weight that you're gonna at least be able to get through 30 unbroken. You don't want it to be so heavy that you can only do 5 or 6 and then you gotta drop it and pick it back up every time. Because when we pick up that barbell, remember, we have to power clean it, press overhead, carefully get it to our back. So that's gonna be tricky. We'll demo that. So 30 push-ups, 30 back squats or goblet squats, and then 100 alternating boxer shuffles. So a boxer shuffle is, what you're envisioning is exactly what it is. So you're just kind of going from side to side like this. So alternating means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 100. Obviously that's gonna be a little quicker than an 800-meter run, but that's okay. Our cash out, when we're done with the 3 rounds, we have 2 options. One being 150 double unders or 150 singles. For a lot of us, ceiling height is going to be a factor here. I can't jump rope in my apartment. So if you're unable to use a jump rope, 50 hollow rocks are our cash out. So you have 2 options there. Pick your poison. Just to reiterate, hollow rocks are a midline movement. We are going to be in our hollow body position like so, and we're just gonna rock back and forth. So 1, 2, 3, like so, all the way up to 50. So let's spend a couple minutes picking out our weights, warming up. I want you guys to take the next 3 or 4 minutes and warm up to your back squat weight. Do a couple reps. Ask me any questions that you may have. This workout's pretty straightforward, 3 movements. It's just gonna take a little while.
Katy.
Anybody? Yeah, what's up, ladies?
Oh, go ahead.
So my question is, my back squat. So I can do a 180, no problem. But I can only snatch, because of my shoulder, like 20 or 25. So if I have to push it straight overhead, I have to do a really light weight.
Do you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell to do a goblet squat that's a little heavier?
I've got both 20 pounders, 15 pounders, 10 pounders.
Okay.
It's the pushing, it's the overhead that's my limiting weight.
Okay, and how much did you say you can safely put overhead that it won't bother you?
So I've only been snatching like 20 or 25 pounds.
What about pressing overhead? Because you're not snatching it to get it overhead.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of that, probably about the same.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it up to you. So if your back squat weight that you have access to is about 20 or 30 pounds, and you're okay, you're comfortable with that, and that's not gonna bother you, do that. It's gonna be light, yes, but 30 is a lot. 30 times 3 is even more. So doing a light back squat is really not a bad thing for a workout like this.
Okay.
I know it's tough when we don't have access to a rack and we kind of have to modify, but whatever weight you're comfortable putting overhead is totally fine. It's a lot of squats, so if it's lighter, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Katie, I'm gonna run. How long should I run for? I won't do a full 800 because I don't want to be back that
I
much.
was gonna
later than-
say, like, this is probably gonna take about a minute and a half.
Okay.
I guess so I would do like 90 seconds.
Okay.
If you this way, you're not like
Right.
working out for 4 minutes longer than the rest of us.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I would say 90 seconds. 20, what are you doing? You doing goblet squats?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
And
push-ups,
you're gonna do like a chair or bench or something, box, whatever you have access to.
a box.
Cool. And then for the cash out, what are people thinking for the cash out?
All bodies.
Might not cash out today.
Okay. That's okay.
So I'm gonna do single unders and finish some attempts at double unders,
Okay.
but I totally forgot the middle movement.
Back squats.
No, so is it back squats and then the box shuffle? So there's something in between?
Yeah, so this is where I keep reiterating this, guys. We post the workouts ahead of time. Please try to write them down because I know it can be super confusing when you don't have a whiteboard. So we're doing 30 push-ups to start. The middle movement is the back squats, and then the
Sorry.
shuffles are the third movement. You were close. So yeah, the push-ups, if you need a bench or a chair, make sure you have access to that. The back squats, again, we're gonna have to power clean it and then kind of safely get it to our back. You know, if for some of you, you may not be able to drop it off your back if based on your floor, your apartment, what have you. So just be careful with that. And then of course the boxer shuffle shouldn't take more than like 90 seconds. Dave, you good? You got any questions?
No, all set.
Okay. Taylor looks like she's good. We'll get started here in about a minute. This one's just kind of grind through it. It's a lot of reps. Is Badger a hero workout?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a hero workout. Again, what I do for every class is I'm gonna make sure you're all muted. So this way, if you guys wanna blast your music in the background, you can. Like many of you know, I tend to work out with you guys. I think it's motivating to see us all working together rather than just me standing here like a weirdo. So we're all gonna work out together this morning. I'm gonna set a timer for, I'm just gonna safely set it at 25 minutes. I don't think it will take us that long, but it's here if we need it. So if we're all ready, get your music set up, guys. I'm gonna make sure you're all muted. I don't know what that was about. All right, everyone's muted. Awesome. I'm gonna start our countdown here in a second. All right, we all good? Gwenny, you good? Awesome. All right, 10-second countdown, guys. We're starting on push-ups. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Good, remember chest all the way to the deck. Keep those elbows tight to the body. Good job, dude. Get a little lower for me. Good job, guys. Good job, ladies. Good job, Dave. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. About halfway through. Good job, guys. Last round. Here we go. Good job, Gwen. Good, don't forget that cash out, guys. Good, don't forget that cash out, guys. Job, Denise. Job, Gwen. Job, Dave. Good job, you guys. Finish strong. Job, Gwenny. Job, Taylor. Good job, Denise.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I ordered some floor mats,
Oh, nice.
interlocking. So I spent the weekend clearing out some more space.
Good.
It's really hard to work on concrete.
Oh, I can only imagine. I have a nice padded carpet, so.
Well, and my yoga mat kind of stretches and slips. So when you're even doing push-ups, you're trying to be stable,
Yeah.
but it spreads as you're doing it. It's really hard.
What was it? Wednesday's workout, my mat kept slipping under my feet when I was doing burpees, so I took it and chucked it across the living room because I was so sick of it. Good, Dave, you done? I think everyone's done. Good, so let's move into our cool down, guys. So what we have for a cool down today, let's just start with 1 minute per side in a pigeon pose. Want to stretch out those hips after 90 squats. So I'm gonna start the timer. Doesn't matter what side you start on. Try to keep those hips square. You can come down onto your forearms if you'd like. If you need to just stay up here, that's okay too. It would be like the perfect morning to run outside at the gym with the doors open. Good, 20 more seconds, we'll switch sides. All right, let's go switch sides. We'll spend a minute here as well.
So it's nice and cool outside.
Did you run outside, Dave?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I've noticed it was light out at 8 o'clock last night.
I know.
Starting to get light out when I woke up at like 20 after 5. Good, 20 more seconds here. We're gonna move to scorpion pose next, where you lay on your stomach. Arms gonna be extended at a 90-degree angle. So you're gonna lay down, arms gonna be out like so. And then you're just gonna rotate onto your side. Nice opener for the chest after all those push-ups. Remember to keep your head on the ground. Relax. We're gonna stay here for a minute. Ten more seconds. Good, let's switch sides. Now the left arm's gonna go out at a 90-degree angle. You're gonna rotate onto that. Remember, head stays on the ground. Thirty more seconds. Good, let's come out of that. Our last stretch, guys. We're gonna spend a minute in puppy dog pose. So you're gonna start sitting on your ankles like so. You're gonna reach your arms forward, keeping those hips up and just bringing your chest and your head down. So child's pose would be where your hips are all the way down, but with puppy dog, our hips are up, just like a puppy stretching. Press those fingertips into the ground. Touch that forehead to the mat. Good, 10 more seconds.
Final 60 seconds.
Oh, don't listen to that. All right. Good job, guys. Come on out of that. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I am sweaty. Good work today. Happy Monday. Hopefully you can join me Wednesday and Friday. Taylor, it was wonderful to have you. Gwen, it was wonderful to have you. Hopefully I'll see you the rest of this week. Congratulations, by the way. Baby girl on the way. Very
Thank you.
exciting. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well, and hopefully, God willing, gyms are in phase 1 of the federal reopening plan. So with any luck, we'll all be back together soon.
Thanks, Katie.
Yeah, have a good day, guys.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.